Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hope you all are doing well today. So in today's video I will be doing something different. This video is gonna be very personal video, something that I haven't planned. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about like exactly, but I think it's important to talk about because I feel like there are people who go through the same things. It's not something new. So yeah, I am feeling like a little bit like sad because I'm just like reliving the moment like from before. It was even a long time ago, but I still remember that feeling. I still remember that moment before. So I just want to talk about it because it's something that can help people. And I know that in this world there are a lot of depression, people who are depressed, who have this, and you can never really know who has it or who doesn't have it. Sometimes you can really not tell, and it doesn't matter also if you are rich or not, you can still be depressed. Just like many actors who are rich and have this rich lifestyle, have everything like cars and houses, but they are still depressed and they even commit suicide. Just like this famous actor who I read about, who did commit suicide. So this is common in people to have this, to have depression. It is common. So I was depressed. I would say that I was, and I didn't even know fully the reasons behind it. I didn't know, but now I do know. Like now I do know the reasons. That's why I feel like I can talk about it. That's why I want to talk about it. But before I didn't know, and I didn't tell anyone about it. I didn't tell anyone that I was depressed. I just act like I was fine, and yeah, that's how I was. But now when I am really fine, people sometimes think I'm not fine. Of course, sometimes people can be tired, people can have a hard time or something. Doesn't mean I am like unhappy in general, because in general I am happy, I am happy and I'm not depressed anymore. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this video, that actually something that cured my depression, honestly, I think it was God. Honestly, I really think it was Allah. It was Allah, because I know for sure that this is the reason. This is what cured my depression, for sure. And that is why I would never ever go back to being an atheist. That's why. And that's why I would not even change my religion, because this is why I feel whole, and Islam is the only right religion for me. So I know that will never happen. I will never change that part of me, because I'm very happy as a Muslim, and yeah, that's it. So I wanted to talk about my past, why I was so like unhappy at times. Of course I had good times still. Like there were times I was happy, but before I do remember many times being very unhappy. Many times, and I just, it was because I didn't know why I was in this world. I didn't know, and I didn't even want to be in this world. So I'm just like crying almost, because it just made me sad to even think about this time, to just like relive this moment. And anyway, I am very happy that this part changed for me. Like, so I know it's good and everything ended up good. So I'm happy about that, at least. But before, I remember that many times I would be so unhappy, and you know why? It's because I didn't know the purpose of this life. I didn't know I'm here, why I'm in this life. I didn't want to just be in this life just to exist. I didn't want to just be in this life just to go to school, just to go to work, maybe have a family, and then just die, and then, you know, nothing more. Like, everyone like will die, and I know that. Anyway, it was really empty feeling. I had very empty feeling, and the sad part is that I didn't even know that I needed God in my life. That was like the sad part. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize. I thought God didn't exist, and that's just so terrible to say now. I just cannot ever imagine like how I was thinking. So for me, before, I felt like this life was just pointless. There was no point to this life. I felt like I don't want to live this life where there's so much bad things happening, and for what? I like, if I would have a hard time, if I would feel alone or something, then I would just cry, and I would feel so depressed, and I would even think about suicide, because I was just so over this life. So alhamdulillah that I didn't do it, I didn't do anything, so alhamdulillah I didn't go that far. But it's just like, I remember thinking about it so many times, even like, it was not just once, it was not just few times, it was many times. It was like, many times I would think about suicide. Many times. And I would think it wouldn't be a big deal, because I felt like people wouldn't care. So, you know, like, I knew before that my mother would care, but I felt like she will get over it. But actually, this video is really hard to make actually, but it's just very real feelings and something I went through before, so it's not easy. But anyway, I didn't have God before. I didn't have God before. I didn't believe in God before, so it's not like I was talking to God about it, and it's not like I was thinking what God thinks about it, because I didn't have God then in my life. So it's like, for me, it was not a big deal if I would commit suicide, because I wasn't thinking about how God would think about it. And now I care about God. I care about what God would think if I would do that. And that's why I never think about committing suicide, ever, never. After I became Muslim, if that even crossed my mind, I just stop and I say, there is no way, because that is something that God hates. It's something that God does not want. He does not want anyone to do that. He wants us to live our life. And I know now that this life has so many tests, that I know I am a strong person. I know I can go through it. I know, and I know my purpose in this life. And I have all these answers now, alhamdulillah, that I didn't have before. And I was just so lost. I was so lost, and I didn't know why I'm here in this life. But now, I know now, and I'm so happy to know that, because I don't like, I would never want to go back to that time. And it really hurts me sometimes when people say, you were better before, you were more better before, and I want you back like you were before. It hurts me, because I don't want to go back to that time. I don't want to go back being depressed. I don't want to go back being without Allah and being without Islam, because that is what keeps me here in this life. I get my strength from Allah, and I mean, yeah, I could be strong sometimes before, but it's not the same like now. Now I feel like such a strong person, and it's all thanks to Allah. To be honest, it's all thanks to Allah that I'm such a strong person now, and that I know my purpose now in this life. I'm not here to be in competition with others. I'm not here to compete and try to have the best house, try to have the best car, the best job, the best kids. No, I'm not. I'm in peace. I'm in peace with everything. I'm in peace with what I have, what I don't have. I'm in peace because I have Allah, and that's all I need. That's all I need, honestly. I need Allah, and I need to follow Islam the best way I can, because I know I will not be happy if I don't do that. I know that for sure. Like, I don't want that empty feeling ever again. And I am happy that I found Islam. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy, because if I would never have found Islam, I would be living the same life like I lived before. Just, doing what others are doing, doing normal things, but never thinking about God, never thinking God. It would be not a good life at all for me. And I would not be happy, and probably I would still be depressed. Because, you know why? I would think I don't have the best things in life. I don't have the best job. I'm not rich. That's how I would think before. And I would think, why am I even here? Like, why am I in this? What is my purpose? Like, I would just feel very down, like I don't have much in life. But now I'm just so grateful, honestly. I'm just so grateful now. As a Muslim, it has made me so grateful for this life, because He gave us this life that we can follow Islam and we can do our best. Like, we have this opportunity to do our best, and that's what we have to do. Don't take this life for granted. He gave us this life. It's like a gift, Allah gave us everything. We have everything. Our eyes, our body, our hands, everything is from Allah. So we have to be so grateful for even the small things in life. So I wanted to make this video because I feel like if it could even help one person, then I will be happy. Because I know there are so many people who are just living this life and they don't really have God in their life, and they think, that this life is maybe just about love, or this life is just about other people or something like that. But this life is just so much more. There is a bigger purpose in this life. So maybe if someone watched this video and have the same feeling like I had before, maybe they will realize that maybe it's because they do need God in their lives. Maybe that's the reason, because I feel like everyone can feel this empty feeling if they have it. But some people can be in denial about it. And I think I was a little bit in denial about it before. And I didn't think I needed God. But Alhamdulillah, I know the truth now. I know. And yeah, that's it really. So this is a part of my life that was before. So I wanted to share it with you all, even though I know I don't have to, but it's fine anyway, because I just want to be real with you all. Because of course I'm not perfect, but this is my story. This is part of my story. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this video. I'm sorry for crying too much, but yeah, I just have to remember to always thank God for everything I have, and to always be grateful. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. Thank you for watching, and yeah, anyway, don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and then I hope to see you all in my next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Bless.